Fishtown Express. Good and bad. It takes you a lifetime to realize that May is truly the best month of all. They should have named it Paradise instead, because it is. Let's see, March, April, Paradise. The colors are so vibrant, so deep and shimmering. The new green is luminescent, especially against the bluest blue sky in the year-long heavens. Almost electric it is. The colors are so pure in May, so deep, so resonant. Like you're living in a painting. There aren't bugs in May. The weather is a combination of improving, marvelous, and perfect. Not too hot yet, not so cold anymore. Animals and people alike perk up as if wonderful times lay ahead. Out in the barnyard, Hamlet, our older male gentleman pig, has come right out of his shell in this new day. He always looks as if he should be wearing a top hat to match his black, fuzzy, pot-bellied, full-length formal suit. Something as big has changed in his well-measured life, and it's not just the month of May. I mean paradise. It's Iggy, our smaller female cutie of a pink, furry piggy, the younger woman, so to speak. After almost a year of living together, shacking up, as the knowing ladies rocking away on the front porch used to call it, Iggy has really gotten to him. Hamlet used to spend his days in the dark space under a workbench in bed, cranky, unamiable, neighborly, or cordial. He refused to be patted, chatted, or engaged. "Leave me alone," was the vibe. And sadly, we did. But Iggy, she was a comer, a doer, a traveler, bon vivant, an engager. She lived for pats, praise, and scratches on her belly. But mostly, she loved to hang with the new pals she had. Well, most of them anyway, because Hamlet was in under the bed. She would wriggle herself into the dust to get some extra heat alongside her donkey buddy, Zach, and his goat accomplice, the gorgeous but dumb as rocks, Bo. She was so good at scooping and snout-flipping extra dirt up over her head and onto her back to keep her cool in the sun as the day wore on. The three of them were a constant hang. So it was only natural that Hamlet would get the hint. These days, Hammy is an outdoor gentleman pig. All day now, he is up and about, hobnobbing with his buddies and even engaging in a dirt bath alongside the Igsta. What was once 3 is now 4. Best of all, he climbs along the spine of a huge rock ridge outside his door, which he has never done, and acting the part of King of the Roost, he juts out his chin and screws up his face like Donald Trump to announce to everyone that he's indeed king. This is all great because you can now see him. In the sunlight, every feature of his pigly visage is now clearly visible. He's really quite beautiful in his own beastly way. He frolics when he thinks no one can see him, and he dashes to the top of the little grassy hill in the back of his run. "I am king," he proclaims augustly. But he's not fooling anyone. I see him up there, all happy and free. He thinks we can't see him up there doing little spins around and around when Iggy comes near. She is obviously impressed by his experienced worldly ways. She joins in the spins too, until they pause suddenly for a little run-of-the-mill mutual butt-sniffing, de rigueur in pig behavior. Then it's back to the spins. Now, when Zach and Bo, they get put out in their field pastures to graze, the piggies come out to take over the entire run. Hamlet and Iggy race around the different quadrants of the pen, sending up little rooster tails of dust in their wake. Sometimes they bump into each other, followed by high-pitched shrieks. When they do, really hysterical stuff, because they immediately realized who it was that bumped them, and that it's okay to resume the romp until the next bump that in, where they shriek all over again. Now, if they catch you spying on them, they race to the fence to demand a goodie, which they usually get. The spoiled piggies. They regard said goodies with the devotion of a religious pilgrim. In general, Iggy wolfs her food right down with nary a hesitation. Whereas Hamlet, he savors each bite, meticulously chewing each morsel separately and completely like your old grandmother. What a contrast. What a contrast. She respects this habit and never takes advantage by raiding his bowl. He appreciates it, believe me. They're a team now. So that's the scene as we reach the end of May in Pigland. It's a new day for a new Hamlet. To be or not to be? Yes, to be a new pig after all. We can all change. Hurrah for that!